This is Gary G with the Inland Valley News reporting from Staples Center in preparation for the start of the season for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their first opponent will be the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. It should be an exciting performance as they open up the season. So stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly.
Did you just say, okay, you won the game?
Yeah, you know, like you can see our guys. It's a great question, by the way. And I walk in the locker room, you know, I say, guys, we won. We didn't play well. I think everybody who missed wide open shots would like to get those same wide open shots every single night. And they didn't go in. But what I was proud of them, they kept fighting defensively. You know, I don't know if we win this game last year. You know, definitely not early in the season because our defense wasn't ready. You know, tonight we got stops when we needed to. You know, we held them at 90 points, and our offense just wasn't working tonight. But I liked the shots that we got. I didn't like our tempo offensively. I thought we fell right into the way they wanted to play. I thought we walked the ball up the floor. We took our time getting in our stuff. And because they were big, I think they would have taken that. If you had told them that's how we're going to play before the game, they would have said, that's perfect. And so I did think we fell into their hands in that way. But other than that, it was a win.
Talk about the defensive presence in the block by DJ.
Yeah, that's what he does. You know, he's just a great defensive player. And he gets to places a lot of people can't get to. He has quick hands. He's moving his feet now, which is something he really worked on this summer. He's just a terrific guy to have on the team. And down the stretch of games, you love having him on the floor. You know that if there's a play to be made, he's probably going to make it. Jamal made a huge play. You know, they ran a great play out of a timeout and slipped the guy, and the guy was wide open. Jamal comes from the opposite corner to get that steal. So, yeah, some pretty good defensive plays.
How much of this was opening? You talked earlier about getting through opening night. How much of this for your players do you think mentally was just getting through?
I hope so. You know, I'll tell you that. Opening nights are tough. You know, I don't remember it. I'm too old as a player. But, you know, it's funny. I even talked to my son after their game, and I said, boy, you look good in the second half. And he just said, the whole team was so nervous. You know what I'm thinking? I don't remember that. You know, but I don't know what it was. I know we wanted to win, Bill. You could feel that. We just didn't play great, and we have to play better. The good news is we have 81 more games to fix it, and we're going to try to do that.
When they intentionally fouled DeAndre, you went and you subbed him out. Does having someone like Spencer just let you bypass all that?
Yeah, sometimes I stay, but really it was more because of the time on the clock. It was only, you knew you only had to sit him for 1 minute and 30. You know, if it was 7 minutes left in a game, I probably would have kept him in the game. But when there's 1 minute and 30, that's an easy one.
Chris? 5 seconds left when Blake got that rebound. He had a chance to kick the ball up to Jamal.
Yeah.
Instead, he hung on the ball and went to the foul line.
That's fine. You know, we want to give it to our free throw shooters, but sometimes you're scared to make a pass in that. I think Blake was trying to get away. Like he thought he could outrun Superman. I think that was Superman who dove and caught him. I don't know who the hell that was, but the guy went airborne.
I think it was Adams.
Adams, yeah. So I'm going to call him Superman. But I think Blake thought he could give it a timeout. He thought he could get away. So it wasn't a bad play.
He's worked so much on his free throws, too, to kind of step up in that
worked,
situation.
You're right. Yeah, and he wanted it, like he didn't mind, which was great.
Chris Paul's a good free throw shooter, and he missed those last two. Do you think he's going to beat himself up over that?
I hope so. You know, he should beat the hell out of himself. You know? Having said that, I still want him on the line as well. You know, I think he missed 1 or 2 earlier, so he just, you know, you have those games, and he had one of those games from the line.
Talk about those signs of maturity. You talk about those signs of maturity. Blake, another thing, horrible start offensively, jumpers not falling. He kept shooting.
Boy, you've been good today. You know what I mean? Really. Because that's exactly what I told him in the locker room after the game, that I was so proud of him over anything else. No pouting, kept playing defense, stayed engaged. I had several calls that could have went against him, even a 6th foul where the guy is clearly trying to push him out of bounds and he gets that foul. he just kept his composure, and that, you know, he just stayed next play, next moment, you know. So I told him at the game, very proud of him. I actually thought we had a great week. You can clearly see the difference in intensity in practice. And I thought, you know, in preseason, we would have given it, if this was a hero, we would have given up 120, because we didn't play any defense in preseason, and we did a better job tonight. So I think we're ready.
Doc, talk about the momentum that you've gathered from this win in preparation for a back-to-back against the Lakers.
I would have loved an easier win, and so. But actually, I'm not a big believer in that. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know if even if you play 28 minutes and you sit, that you actually get rest. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's an easy 28, which doesn't happen often in this league. So they're sitting at home. They're waiting for us. You know, we're sitting at home. And we'll have to be ready tomorrow, because they've lost 2, and they'll be they're going to play, and you know that.